Let's lock in. We are 1 day away from the mega rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. This is going to be my pre-fight preview, and I will give my predictions. But before we do that, we're going to have to revisit some of the antics this week. I can't revisit all of them. I will revisit some that I found interesting, entertaining, and even quite telling at some points. Now, here is what Tyson Fury said at the grand arrival. Let's listen.
Different in round number 13.
I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to give Turkey what I promised him in May, a cooked rabbit in his kitchen.
That's what Tyson Fury said in the grand arrivals. We saw that video of them having a FaceTime together where they were joking around saying we want to cook rabbit, and some people really didn't like it. Some people were upset. Mostly Usyk fans, let's be honest, they didn't like it. I got something for that too towards the end of this video, so stay tuned. But that's one thing I thought was telling. He's coming in and he's predicting a knockout. You know, there are people who don't like Fury, so more so than others because of Fury's a polarizing figure. But let's look at what Usyk said during the grand round.
Are you the best boxer in the world?
Me?
Yes or no?
Maybe.
Yes or no? Does Tyson Fury punch harder than Dubois?
No.
Do body shots hurt more than headshots?
No.
Was Tyson a tougher opponent than Anthony Joshua?
No.
Will you stop Tyson Fury on Saturday?
Yes.
Are you the best boxer in the world?
Me?
Yes or no?
Maybe.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Are you the best heavyweight of this generation?
No.
Are you the best pound for pound of this generation?
No.
Will you win this rematch December 21st?
Yes.
Are you very feel?
I'm very feel.
Okay, great.
Interesting notes from this. He did say that Tyson Fury was his toughest fight, but when she asked was he tougher than Anthony Joshua, he said no. You can make of it what you will. They're both difficult in their own ways because they have different skill sets that you have to prepare for and worry about. She asked, is he going to stop Tyson Fury? And Usyk said yes. So yeah, both fighters saying that they're going to stop each other. Is this a sign that both fighters are going to be more aggressive in this fight? And because regardless of what Usyk fans try to tell you, Usyk is visibly hurt and visibly in pain, and Fury looked like he could have gone for it, and he didn't in the first fight. And likewise, it was more evident that Fury was gone and about to be knocked out in the 9th round, and the referee jumped in and saved Tyson Fury at the perfect moment. So both of these guys know they can hurt each other, and they're both promising a KO. So is this an indication that both fighters are going to be aggressive, or is this just gamesmanship and both fighters are going to go in and do the complete opposite? You never really know before a fight, but that's something to consider. The other thing was they asked him, is he the best heavyweight of this generation? And he said no. Now, I don't know if something got lost in translation and he thought they were saying like of all time. I know that Usyk himself has stated he thinks Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. But if he's the best, is he the best of this generation? At this point in time, I don't know who you would put over Usyk from this generation. He's beaten Anthony Joshua, he's beaten Daniel Dubois, and he's beaten Tyson Fury. Those are three of the best names you can have on your resume. I can't think of anyone outside of the heavyweight division that, like, you got AJ, you got Fury, and you got Daniel Dubois, who's the young up and comer right now, who got the title once Usyk vacated it. So to me, he is the best heavyweight of this generation as it stands right now. That could change tomorrow, and we'll talk about that a little bit more as well. But I think these are all great things. And when he says he pound for pound, Usyk, Crawford, both two-time undisputed in two different weight classes. You can flip a coin on that one. Two magnificent fighters. I mean, I'm not going to get into that. All right, so now another thing that I think was telling in the build-up is this right here. Now, we all know there was like a 10-minute face-off. I'm not going to show the entire face-off. I'm going to show you what ended the face-off. and then I'll give you my take on that. So this is what ended the face-off when Fury started jarring at Tyson Fury. Let's listen.
Get up! Robert's getting it. Robert's getting fucked. Yeah. You're getting it, son. Butcher this time. Smashed to pieces. The best you've ever been. And you still couldn't do shit. And you still couldn't do fuck all. Don't be afraid. You don't be afraid, you bastard. Don't you be afraid, you rabbit-looking fucker. You multi-eyed cunt. You're fucked. Don't you be afraid. I won't leave you alone, you fucking idiot. Don't leave it alone for you. You're fucked. You ugly little fuck bastard. Yeah. Don't be afraid. You don't be afraid. I'm butchering you. Never mind, don't leave you alone. I'm going to annihilate you. You're going to wake up in the hospital, you fucking clown. You silly little ugly bastard. Yeah. You couldn't do shit last time. You got a gift decision, you fucking clown. You got a gift decision, and you still couldn't do fuck all. I'm the man. I'm the fucking champion, me. Only ever has been me. You're fucked. You ugly rat bastard. You ugly, bug-eyed rat bastard. I beat you 7 days a week, you ugly fucking rat. 7 days a week, you fucking bug. What do I do with you? Retirement for you, crap. Retired, you fucking bug. You fucking rat.
Now that's what ended their face-off. The verbal onslaught, mostly Usyk just saying his talking point, I will not leave you alone. Don't worry, I will not leave you alone. And Tyson getting worked up, animated as he does at times, saying he's going to retire him. And Tyson's a polarizing figure, so I know a lot of people who already don't like Tyson is going to look at that and, go use it as something. They're going to be like, oh, you see, this, and that. I want you to hear what Usyk had to say about Tyson Fury. And what Usyk said about Tyson Fury's antics. Now, this video appears courtesy of Queensberry's boxing channel. You can subscribe to them. You see, I'm subscribed to them already. Listen to what Usyk said about Fury and his antics so you can understand.
Tell me this, at the press conference, very amusing press conference, you got him to sign the poster of you punching him in the face. Were you surprised that he signed this poster, Oleksandr?
Ні, не на мить не був здивований. Все нормально. Він нормальний чувак, просто він прикидається таким, як на медіа.
No, I wasn't surprised at all. He's a normal guy, so he's just acting.
Я думаю, що вони в якісь колись там, може навіть через місяць побачать сторіс у мене в Інстаграмі, як ми з Тайсоном в обнімку в пабі п'ємо пиво.
Maybe in 1 month after the fight, you will see me and Tyson Fury, the picture of us drinking the beer in a pub.
It feels like you will be friends one day, but not.
Now you heard what Usyk said. He's just acting like he's a regular guy. He's just putting on a show. And he said, like, maybe 1 month after the fight, you'll see like them at the pub drinking together. Because of all the things that Tyson Fury's saying to Usyk, Usyk isn't taking it personally. He knows that Tyson Fury is a showman. He knows that Tyson Fury is just trying to get them paid. He understands that. So for the people who get like really upset and in their feelings about these type of things, you need to chill. You see Usyk, even when they were just in that face-off, and Tyson Fury's running around calling him what he's been calling him, basically, the rabbit, gappy tooth, and all that. And Usyk's just saying what he's been saying. Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone. That's Usyk saying his stuff. Man, that's just par for the course. Yo, these guys know what they're up against already. They fought each other. They know they're both very talented. They know what they bring to the table. They're no dummies. This is just to get everyone excited, to get themselves a little excited because, the moment's there. They're both antsy. They both can't wait to just get in the ring and perform. So that's all that is. But, some people get too caught up into it. Like Usyk knows, like he said, Fury is a normal guy. He's just acting. He's just doing it. He spent time with Fury outside of the lights and everything. But when the lights are on, that's what you want. You need entertainment. You need to sell a fight. Now, to get to who I am picking, I'm gonna run through a few things. One, Usyk has proven me wrong several times throughout his run within the heavyweight division. I picked Usyk to beat Derek Chisora. But I didn't think he would be able to beat Anthony Joshua, mainly because I didn't think he gave himself enough time to get acclimated to the heavyweight division. Plus, I thought AJ was going to fight a completely different style. And I didn't think Usyk would be able to hurt Anthony Joshua. But I was wrong on that. And he beat Anthony Joshua in the first fight, and he beat Anthony Joshua in the second fight. When he fought Daniel Dubois, I picked Alexander Usyk to beat Daniel Dubois. I knew Usyk would beat Daniel Dubois. But when he fought Fury the first time, I picked Tyson Fury. Reluctantly, because Tyson Fury did get dropped by Francis Ngannou. And, you know, he looked sluggish and whatever, but I do believe he took Francis Ngannou lightly. And he got into the fight with Usyk, and early in that fight, to me, it looked like Fury was in control. I don't care what you personally saw. If you want to tell me Fury was just doing all this stuff, tell it to Usyk's face. Tell it to Usyk when he was kissing the cross. Like, Usyk even admitted that Fury was dangerous. And at one point, they were speaking to each other where Tyson Fury said, "You had your chance to knock me out and you did it and you're done." And Usyk says back to him, "You had your chance too." And Usyk was talking about when he caught him with them uppercuts and he hurt him and everything. Usyk knows Fury hurt him too. Whether he admits it or not, he knows it. But in that moment, he said, like, "You had your chance too." They both know they had chances that they didn't capitalize on. So if you can't admit that to yourself, you are lying, right? But the reality is Usyk has dug deep. And it's the second time I've seen him dig deep to win massive fights. The first was against Anthony Joshua in the 9th round, I believe. It could have been, I think the 9th round, Joshua had hurt Usyk really badly. And it was like his best round against Usyk in the second fight, the 9th round of the second fight. And Usyk came out that 10th round like a madman and just regained control and took any confidence that AJ got in that 9th round away. And you saw that with Usyk. After he got hurt with those 2 uppercuts and it looked like Fury was in control, Usyk found a way to dig deep and get control of the fight back. Usyk's not going to be an easy man to beat. Usyk is an Olympic gold medalist, undisputed at cruiserweight, undisputed at heavyweight. The guy knows how to win. He is a proven winner. You can't take it away from Usyk. In my personal opinion, Usyk is already an all-time great. By all-time great, I mean you could place Usyk in the top 15 fighters that ever lived, and no one can debate that. You could place him in the top 10, really, and no one can debate that. I mean, you could debate anything, but my point is no one can argue with you. Anyway, I should take it back. People can argue with anything. You see that on social media. You see that here on this platform. But any respectable person would understand why you placed Usyk where you placed him. Olympic gold medalist, undisputed at cruiserweight, undisputed at heavyweight. And people like to discredit the fighters of today, but all you can beat is who's in front of you. And these fighters of today are very skilled, whether you like it or not, right? He beat Anthony Joshua, he beat Daniel Dubois, and he beat Tyson Fury. He beat the best in the heavyweight division that he can get his hands on. That's the only thing we can do. We don't have a time machine to make Usyk fight anyone else. So regardless of the outcome tomorrow, Usyk has already stamped himself as an all-time great in the sport of boxing for everything he's accomplished. What's really on the line is for Tyson Fury. If Tyson Fury can beat Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury would stamp himself as an all-time great as well. And here is why. I can hear the people saying, "Oh, all he ever done is beat Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder's a hype job." Yeah. Listen, how good Deontay Wilder is a mystery. But at the pinnacle of Deontay Wilder's powers, Tyson Fury came off of a layoff, lost 150 pounds, and beat Deontay Wilder to take his title. The comeback in itself is amazing. You got to give him props for that. The way he stopped Deontay Wilder is amazing. And Deontay Wilder does have power in his right hand. He does. And Deontay Wilder was branded as one of the hardest punchers in boxing history. People give him that title. Do I believe he's one of the hardest punchers in boxing history? I believe he's a hard puncher. The hardest puncher in boxing history, stop it. I don't believe it. But the point is, he is advertised as that. So if Tyson Fury can beat Oleksandr Usyk, he will now have the claim that he went to Düsseldorf and beat Vladimir Klitschko and ended his 10-year reign as champion. Then he will have the claim that after going through a tough bout with depression, ballooning over 400 pounds, and all the things he did, he came back and ended Deontay Wilder's title reign. And then now, if he beats Usyk tomorrow, he's the guy who stopped the genius Ukrainian who was undisputed, who came to the heavyweight division and was wrecking-ish in Tyson Fury after losing a close decision to him, because the fight was close. Whether you want to accept it or not, your one opinion doesn't trump everyone else's. This, unless boxers dictatorship now all of a sudden. So, okay, if your scorecard was outrageous, that's cool. But for everyone else, it was a close fight, right? So this close fight that he had with Usyk, after losing that close fight, he came back in an immediate rematch. After losing his title, he comes back in an immediate rematch and he beats Usyk. He has claims of beating some of the best fighters of his era, and he stamps himself as one of the best of his era. And if he knocks Usyk out, then he has the claim that he's the best of his era. So for Fury, and I think he's mindful of this, which I'm going to get to in a second, he needs to knock Usyk out now to claim he's the best of his era. If he just goes and wins a decision, it's going to be, he needs to knock Usyk out. So if he beats Usyk by decision, they'll go to the trilogy now, and the trilogy can decide who's the best of the era, whatever, right? But if he sparks Usyk out tomorrow night, there's no debating Tyson Fury's the best heavyweight of this era. And that's what he wants, because, he's always been saying that I'm the best of the generation. I'm the best. He's even going as far as to say the best ever. So he wants to one-up what Usyk has done. But make no mistake about it, if Tyson Fury beats Usyk, all-time great. Stop Usyk's reign. He would have stopped Vladimir Klitschko's reign. He would have stopped Deontay Wilder's reign. And then he would have stopped Oleksandr Usyk's reign. So you would have to give it to Tyson Fury. And all you Tyson Fury haters have nothing else to say, because he would have solidified himself by being the man none of you think he can beat, because I've seen what's going on out there. So now let me go to the key factors I considered in making my decision. Which fighter has more room for improvement? I think Tyson Fury has more room for improvement. I think Tyson Fury took Usyk lightly. I think he was taking boxing lightly for a long time. Fighting Dillian White, fighting Derek Chisora, fighting Francis Ngannou, and then turning around and fighting Usyk and having his way in the first half. I think he got so full of himself that he just thought all he had to do to win a fight was show up. And I think what happened with Usyk motivated Tyson Fury. And I think we're going to see a better version of Tyson Fury. Like, when you talk about room for improvement, I don't think Tyson Fury was in the best, nowhere near the best condition he can be in. I don't think mentally he was prepared to go to war. Like, you can tell in the rematch with Deontay Wilder, he was prepared to go to war. He knew Tyson Fury knew that Deontay Wilder could hurt him. He knew Deontay Wilder could drop him, and he knew what was up. So he knew in his mind, like, I got to be ready to go out, get back up. He knew it, right? I don't think he expected Usyk to be able to hurt him like he did with that right hand. It was the right or left hand. Well, I don't think he expected Usyk to be able to hurt him the way he did in the ninth round. But the point is, right, Tyson Fury now has the war mindset. Like, he sees Usyk as that foe. He sees Usyk as the defining fight for his career. So I believe that he's going to be better conditioned. Like, when you talk about Usyk, coming in better condition, that can happen. But if you're already at like 97% of the best you can be, so even if you give Usyk that 3-point cap, so he'll be at 100. I think Fury came in at like 65% of the best he can be, and he still was very competitive with Usyk. So now I think Fury's going to come in like around 90-95% of the best he can be in terms of conditioning, and I think that's going to make a world of difference. Tyson Fury performs better when he's the underdog. When you doubt Fury, that's when he turns in his best performances. Again, Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder rematch, and now he's having this rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. Tyson Fury loves when everyone doubts him. Like, he should come out to Kendrick Lamar's "Count Me Out." Like, Tyson Fury loves when you count him out. When you count Tyson Fury out, that's when he does his best work. Like, even in fights, it's almost like once he gets dropped and you think, oh man, there's no way this dude can make it to the end, he finds a way to even make it to the end and then start winning rounds again. Like, this dude he just loves accomplishing the impossible. So you got him now where I think he's going to be in better shape, and he's in a position where the world's doubting him and people are writing him off. And Tyson Fury can't miss an opportunity to give a big FU to the world. And everyone's rallying around Usyk. Yeah, Tyson Fury wants to stun the boxing world once again. He lives for it. And you heard what he said in their face-off. He said, "I beat you." I genuinely believe Tyson Fury believes that he was robbed. And it was a close fight. And there was a way you could score the fight for Tyson Fury. Although a lot of Usyk people don't want to believe it and people just want to act like whatever, who cares? The reality is that Tyson hurt Usyk, and Tyson gave Usyk a very tough fight, and Tyson believes that he didn't lose the fight. So in his mind, he's going for what's rightfully his. He's going for his. And he believes that the world's done him wrong. And you can say whatever you want, but some of the best athletes, they create these scenarios. They talk about how Michael Jordan used to do it all the time. I can't remember the guy's name. Some rookie had a good game against Michael Jordan, and then like the very next day, Michael Jordan came out and just annihilated. The very next time he played the rookie, annihilated him. And Mike said that the kid said to him, "Good game, Mike," after he had a good game. Like, the kid scored like 37 or something. And everyone, including the kid, said, "I never said that to Mike." Mike just made it up in his head. Like, so that fueled him. You know, these athletes, the best athletes, sometimes they do it. So I think Fury moved around too much in the first fight. Like, yeah, you could utilize your foot movement. You can do certain things, but you're also the bigger fighter. And I'm not saying don't utilize your foot movement, but I'm saying, like, there were times he could have like stood his ground more. There were times he could have used his height, and he could have just smothered Usyk to maintain his stamina for the later rounds. And I think he watched the fight and he saw that, like, why am I moving around so much from this dude? Like, I need to be more assertive at times. Like, I need to stay in my ground more. And if he does get inside, then I need to grab him and use my weight on him the same way I did with Deontay Wilder. Now, Usyk will be more slippery, and Usyk does have better footwork, so it's going to be more difficult. But there were opportunities for him to do it in the fight. And he needs to at least try to see if that's something that he can accomplish in the fight. Usyk just needs to be Usyk, and Usyk needs to avoid the uppercuts. I think the uppercuts really hurt Usyk. So Usyk, people talk about the body shots. I think the uppercuts are the more damaging punch from Tyson Fury when it comes to Oleksandr Usyk. Usyk needs to be mindful of the uppercuts, and he needs to be more efficient when he gets on the inside and not give Fury certain opportunities. But other than that, he just has to keep doing what he does. Like, Usyk needs to be Usyk, but he needs to be mindful of the uppercuts. I think if Usyk can neutralize Fury's uppercuts, and he could avoid taking those clean shots from Tyson Fury that he took earlier in the first half of that fight, then Usyk's going to win on the points. Easy peasy. He may even stop Tyson if he lands one of those punches. But I think Tyson is coming in to do damage. And I think Tyson Fury is prepared to do damage. I think he's in his mind, he's ready to go to war. And he said this when he fought Deontay Wilder. He said the only thing he has is a puncher's chance. Now, Usyk's a way better fighter than Deontay Wilder. But I think he's going in with the same mindset that I'm going to destroy this dude, and the only thing he's going to have is a puncher's chance, right? So with all that being said, I just think the script, everything is aligned for Tyson Fury to pull off another improbable victory, stun the boxing world. And by stun the boxing world, I mean the people who doubt him, who hate him, who dislike him, who want to see him lose, and those who rally around Usyk, they're going to be stunned. And, you know, his fans, they're going to be happy. But I think, like, everything's just lining up to be Tyson Fury, especially to end out 2024. I just feel like it's lining up that way. And the last thing I'll say about this is, God rest his soul, my brother G. For a long time, he's been saying we eating Ukrainian soup, but the ingredients just could never get those ingredients right. Tyson Fury and Turkey Al-Sheikh are saying that they're eating rabbit. Nah, if Tyson Fury pulls it off, it's Ukrainian soup. Hashtag Ukrainian soup would finally be on the menu, and we finally get to serve that dish for my brother G. If Usyk wins again, he's already great. To me, this is like adding a cherry on top. Let's say Usyk knocks out Tyson Fury. If Usyk knocks out Tyson Fury and you argue or debate that he's one of the top 10 greatest fighters of all time, I can't even talk to you. I cannot even talk to you. So it's not that I'm an Usyk hater. I'm just telling you what I think, right? I respect Usyk. Usyk's already an all-time great, in my opinion. And if he pulls it off again, especially by knockout, this will be another time Usyk has shocked me because I didn't see it coming. And, you know, that's why I love the sport of boxing. I love seeing the theater of the unexpected. And what's expected to you isn't always going to be expected to someone else. I think Tyson Fury is going to KO Usyk or stop Usyk in the 7th round. That's what I think. That's my prediction. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can check out my podcast, Cadence Kerfuffle, spelt the same way as this channel, on all social media platforms. I appreciate you rocking with me. To all my new subs, salute. To all my subs who keep coming back and watching the videos, I appreciate you. If you can, hit the like button. It does help get this video across to more people, so please hit the like button. I know some of you Usyk fans probably are not going to like this video because of what I said. Hit the comment section and give me your prediction, and then when we come back Sunday after the fight, we can talk about it. Appreciate you all. Thank you for rocking with me. It's Caden. I'm out. Peace.